Hey there everybody, this is Brian, and I wanted to just give a quick demonstration of how I do my what's called Mean Green Juice, which is 6 items, 6 fruits and vegetables. And I want to show you, give a little demonstration on how I make it. It makes about 1 gallon from what I buy. And of course people can use different things, different vegetables, different fruits. You can do all fruit and have like a nice smoothie in the morning. That's just juice, but it's made fresh with the juicer that I have. And so just a quick review of what we're juicing right here. I'll show you. Let me switch this around. Okay, so we got kale. I get all this from Meijer. I got 3. Oh, this is about 3 bunches, by the way. We have cucumber, 3 of those. 1 bunch of celery, some ginger root, a little bit of ginger root, and some lemon, peeled of course. And then we have these apples. Now, some people, most people I would imagine, will slice them and cut out the cores and so forth. I'm too lazy. I just put it right in. And so I'm not going to use this many apples. This is a lot, but I'm going to, I just thought I'd wash them all. So we have over here the juicer. Here, one second. And by the way, I already washed all these. I washed all the vegetables and fruits already, so I'm not going to waste your time showing how to wash vegetables. I'm pretty sure you know how. Now I got this juicer. It's an Oster. It's got 2 speeds and it's awesome. I got it from the thrift store for 10 bucks. So as you can see, it's missing a part, so I improvised. So that catches the juice and the pulp gets caught in here. You put it up through here, and I got those apples. I buy them as small as possible so I can just drop them in because I'm lazy again. So here we go. I'm going to show you how to make this. It makes about almost 1 gallon, and I usually add a little water to it to cut it because kale tastes like burnt rubber. All right, here we go. It's loud. Hard to do this one-handed. Try to do it one-handed because stuff flies everywhere. There we go. Oh, it's loud. So there's kale. Okay, so I juiced the kale, so you see it's down here. Lovely kale juice. And again, tastes like burnt rubber. So it's nothing you're going to want to drink by itself. And so that apple actually cuts it pretty well. So depending on what kind of juicer you have, this one collects in the middle. So you got to pull out the little juicing mechanism. And I just dump it into, there we go. Put it back. Put that back on. Close it up. There. Whoops! I almost forgot that part. That helps. I do that sometimes and I'll start it and I'm like, why isn't this working? There we go. Yeah, this little thing here, you see the parts that's really sharp. It's like a cheese grater almost, and it just cuts it up. It's sealed, so the juice part only goes, it separates the juice from the pulp. And I love these things. Okay, here we go. Okay. Now we're going to do the cucumbers, and it's so satisfying. There we go. Cut that because I need to dump that juice. Okay, I'm going to dump this juice into my little storage container, or also known as a pitcher. Okay, let's get this other one here really quick. Put it there. This is hard to do single-handed. There it goes. Okay, now on to celery. Okay, I got celery here. Sorry, I know it's so loud. Whoops. going to dump this and be right back. Okay, I got the middle cleaned out. Now I got to dump this juice though, because it is full. Look at all that precious juice. And it's always a bummer when you spill a little bit of it because you work so hard to get it. All right, now we're going to move on to apples. Okay, like I said, I'm not going to juice all these, but I'm going to... That helps. And that's why I get them so small, because you can just drop them in, or at least most of them. Okay, I got these cut up in a bowl. Here we go. Okay, so I got all the apples I wanted in there, and so we're going to dump this apple juice into the concoction. I feel like it should be steaming. There we go. All right. Okay, so we've got this much juice, and we have a little bit in here. Now, the final ingredient that I always wait till the last are lemon and ginger. A little bit of ginger root, a little bit of lemon. I drop them in there. And so I run that through. I'm going to pause that for a second. So, and I take about this much juice. After I do the ginger and the lemon, it doesn't have much juice that comes from those two. But what I do is just to make sure I get it run through and I get all the ginger and lemon juice out of the system. I add, depending, but usually about this much filtered water. And it runs the lemon and ginger through. Make sure I get all of that. Ginger is very good for cutting down on inflammation. Good for your immune system, I believe, too. And so, oh my gosh, cow, this is a loud juicer. Most juicers, I don't think they're this loud. It needs a silencer. So we're just going to take that and add it to, and yeah, that's about a gallon, I think, of juice right there. And there it is, the Mean Green juice. You mix it up and you drink it, and you can add other stuff to it if you don't like that kind of flavor. It tastes pretty good. It's okay. You get used to it. Not gonna lie, it tastes a little bit like grass. No, not that kind of grass, but you know, like green grass that grows outside. Well, anyway, so thank you for indulging me with this little demonstration, and maybe it'll inspire you to juice yourself. I was just thinking I want to stir it up. Little darling, stir it up. Here we go. And that the apple floats on top. It's got this foamy stuff, so it almost looks like green beer when you pour it in your glass. Let's see. And also it's better chilled. Not bad, not bad, not a bad one. Sometimes it's more kale-y than other times. Well, have a blessed night, everybody. Take care.